Christian Training Center, and the title of my piece is The Drinking House Over the Way. The room was so cold and cheerless and bare, with its rickety table and one broken chair, with its curtainless window with hardly a pane to keep out the snow, the wind, and the rain. A cradle stood empty, pushed up to the wall, and somehow that seemed the saddest of all. In the rusty old stove, the fire was dead. There was snow on the floor at the foot of the bed. And there, all alone, a pale woman was lying. You need not look twice to see she was dying. Dying of want, of hunger and cold. Shall I tell you her story? The story she told? No, ma'am, I know better. My cough is so bad. It's wearing me out, though, and that makes me glad. For it's wearisome living when one's all alone. And heaven, they tell me, is just like a home. Yes, ma'am, I'm a husband. He's somewhere about. I hope he'd come in before the fire went out. But I guess he has gone where he's likely to stay. I mean, to the drinking house over the way. It was not always so. And I hope you won't think too hard of him. Lady, it's only the drink. I know he's kind-hearted. For oh, how he cried for our poor little baby the morning he died. You see, he took sudden and grew very bad. And we had no doctor, my poor little lad. For his father had gone, never meaning to stay, I'm sure, to the drinking house over the way. And when we came back, it was far in the night. I was so tired and sick with fright of staying so long with my baby alone. And it's cutting my heart with its pitiful moan. He was cross with the drink, poor fellow, I know. It was that, not his baby, that bothered him so. But he swore at the child as panting it lay, and went back to the drinking house over the way. Yes, ma'am, he was sober. At least mostly, I think. And he often stayed that way to wear off the drink. And I know he was sorry for what he had done. For he set a great store by our first little one. And straight did he come to the cradle bed where our baby lay dead. So pretty and fair. I wondered that I could have wished him to stay when there was a drinking house over the way. He stood quite a while, did not understand. You see, till he touched the cold little hand. Oh, then came the tears, and he shook like a leaf. And he said, 'twas the drinking that made all the grief. The neighbors were kind, and the minister came, and we talked of my seeing my baby again. And of bright angels, I wondered if they could see in the drinking house over the way. And I thought when my baby was put in the ground, and men with their spades were shaping the mound, if somebody only would help me to save my husband who stood by the side of the grave. If only it were not so handy to drink. The men who made laws, ma'am, sure didn't think of hearts they would save and souls they would break want of a drink. And it's tempting him here, and it's tempting him there. 4 places I counted in this very square, where a man can get whiskey by night and by day, not to mention the drinking house over the way. There's a verse in the Bible, the minister read, "No drunkard shall enter the kingdom," it said. And he is my husband, and I love him so. And where I am going, I want him to go. Our baby and I will both love him there. Don't you think the dear Savior will answer our prayer? And please, when I am gone, ask someone to pray for him in the drinking house.